we've cleared this off.
Yes, there are, very quickly I might add, there are ways to relax and distress. Hauling furniture in a minute and a half is not what I would recommend to do that to distress. One way that's becoming very popular is yoga. It's been that way for a long time.
Yeah, Mahala Grant-Grierson is joining us, and you're a certified yoga instructor. You're going to teach us a little bit about how to breathe, first of all, because breathing is very important in de-stressing. And is it a 3-part breath?
3-part breath.
Okay. What do we do?
I just stopped breathing right now.
So how do we do the 3-part breath?
Okay, so you're going to put your hand on your belly.
Okay.
So the first part is just feeling that. So inhale and feel your belly rise and fall.
And something to point out, I know, just in doing some work, that when you breathe, your belly's supposed to go out. Most people think, you know, they got to suck it in, but when you breathe correctly, it's supposed to go out.
Sure, and this is like a deeper breath that you want to incorporate it maybe during meditation or just focusing at work, you know, taking a break, trying to remember your lines. Or okay, so you're just going to inhale and push the belly out and feel it rise and fall. Now the next part is your ribs. So you're going to feel almost like your ribs separating. So inhale and kind of feel those ribs opening. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now the next part is your chest. So you're going to inhale that breath all the way up to your chest, and you're going to feel it opening up your chest.
And in yoga, you breathe out through your nose, correct?
Correct.
And is this the same as that? Do you breathe out through your nose or out
through your nose?
Okay.
So you're going to inhale. So let's try to put all that together.
I know, I'm like touching it.
I know. You almost, it feels like this. So you're going to inhale from the belly. So put your hand on your belly and then maybe your chest. Inhale, fill up the belly, and then bring it all the way up to your chest. Hold. And then exhale.
It's much like
picturing one of us just going down like a tree.
Like breathing as you play an instrument.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, because I played the flute for a long time. That's how they taught us to breathe from the diagram. So, yes.
I'm not sure.
Is there a lot of breath control and flute playing for flautists?
And you have to take 3 notes. Yeah.
All right, well, that's great. Those are some great tips. We are in tree pose. This is tree pose. This is one of many yoga poses.
I'm not good on my left.
Yeah, I'm better on my left than my right. Mahala Grant-Grierson joins us this morning. She's giving us some tips to kind of de-stress at work, some things that you can stretch out your body while you're at work that aren't, you know, sprawling all over the office.
Like, I think it would be weird if you walked into the office and everyone was going, "Good morning."
Well, hey, it may set your day off to a good start. So you have a great back stretch that you can use your desk for, and we're going to use this as our desk.
Okay, so what you're going to do is put your hips basically over your feet.
Okay, we'll let Lindsay do that.
And then just push out from the desk.
Okay. Ooh.
And you'll find a nice deep stretch in the back.
Ooh.
I could tweet a really cool picture right
now. Another thing that people have, if they're sitting at their desk typing a lot, is carpal tunnel, and you have a few stretches for that.
Yes, you can just basically clasp your hands like this, and you're just gonna just stretch your wrists out.
And how long do you do this on each side? Is it as quick as we're doing it now?
Yeah, just however feels comfortable.
Okay.
And then you can switch the opposite direction.
Ooh.
And then stretch.
That feels good.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do one more carpal tunnel stretch, which you're gonna have to be on the ground for.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, so you come down, hands and knees, and you're gonna just turn your hands around like this. So your wrists are facing out. So very gently, very gently.
I can feel it stretching on
I can too.
Just come back as whatever's comfortable for you. If this is enough, just stay there.
Okay.
But this is a great stretch for carpal tunnel.
Okay. Great. And how does it benefit you? Because you do yoga all the time. It's great. Every time I take your class, I feel amazing coming out of it. It lengthens you.
It lengthens you. Basically, like when you're in the office, your chest is usually we're like this at the desk. And so in yoga, we teach to open the chest and reverse that, and also to keep your spine long. So you can also do stretches like where you widen your legs, feet are parallel, putting your hands at your hips, you're going to just bend at the hip and hang over, however far you can, of course. And then you can drop down, and this will
I can do that, but we're out of time. So.
Lengthen your spine.
I think we'll get an FCC call if I do that. So I'll stay standing. And stretching your neck also too.
The neck stretch is basically just gently taking your hand to your head And then putting your hand down like this at the side and gently pulling your neck over
That
to the
feels really
side.
good.
Putting your hand out.
It just cracked.
Yep. And then taking it to the other side.
Great.
That feels awesome.
It feels really good. And you could try some of these at home. You could try some of these at work. She's going to have some more great tips coming up later on in the show.
6:49 is your time. There are many ways to relax and distress. If you don't want to be under distress, you want to de-stress. One way that's becoming more popular is yoga.
We're doing a little workplace yoga this morning. Mahala Grant-Grierson is joining us, and you have a few things that you can do while sitting at your desk.
Yes. So we'll start off, let's do a twist.
Okay.
We'll start off with that. So we're
Like
going to
checkered?
So everybody knows. So you're going to inhale those arms up towards the sky.
We're too clumsy to do this.
Up here. Okay. And then, so you're finding length in your spine. Now you're going to twist.
Hi.
Hi.
I should go the other way.
And then drop your hand
Oh,
behind.
okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that feels
I'm
good.
so going the wrong way.
What are you doing? You're not even twisted.
I'm doing frozen yoga.
Come back to center. Inhale, find length, and then exhale, twist.
And exhale through your nose is important.
Yes.
That feels
Whereas
really
in
good.
Pilates, we exhale through the mouth. So.
How do you remember to breathe when you're doing this? Because I'm spending the whole time like twisting, going, oh yeah, I can exhale. How do you consciously do that?
I think it's practice.
Okay.
Just, you know, it's kind of like, I'll forget sometimes, especially while teaching's a little different because I'm actually talking. but yeah, it's definitely practice.
Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who forgets to breathe.
You hold your breath.
And you have a hip stretch too.
Yes, so just cross your one leg over the opposite leg.
My slippers.
And now you're just going to just gently fall forward,
Oh, that
however
feels
far
good.
you can go.
I can feel it.
So Chad's hips are tight.
Yeah.
Feels
Wow.
really good.
That feels great.
And you can add a shoulder opener, which is you twist your hands around. Yeah, I know. It's like where do they go? Eagle hands?
I could not
there we
figure
go.
this out.
There we go.
Eagle arms.
Okay, so now
That
we have to
feels
do
good.
the other side because in yoga we have to stay balanced.
Ooh,
So
this one's a little tight.
this
Somebody's
is worse.
hip just popped.
that was mine.
Probably not.
It feels very, very good.
I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
And then make sure you wrap the other way.
Right.
And not like when. Yeah.
Coordination is not my
Oh, this
forte.
feels really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are some benefits of yoga?
There's lots of benefits, relaxation, flexibility, strength.
And how often should people do yoga? Is this a once a week thing, once a day?
I would say as often as feels great for your body.
And the last time I was in your
I-
class, I think you told us that 10 minutes of downward dog a day will...
Change your life.
And you teach classes, free classes at the Y on Monday and Friday. We've been going to a few of them. Awesome, awesome classes if you can make it out there. 12:15 to 12:45. Free
Over the
classes. And also free classes at Legacy on Saturday mornings.
Yes.
So really, really cool. If you have a chance to check it out, I highly recommend. I always feel like I'm completely cleansed right after.